Let's talk about the new Isekai anime, The Water Magician. Ryo Mihara is reincarnated after passing away due to a car accident. The angel he was assigned to decides to send him to a world filled with magic and monsters. Ryo is given the ability to use water magic and he also has eternal youth. Ryo makes one request to the angel that he be allowed to have a slow life, and the angel sorta kinda complies. Ryo is isolated all alone in a cabin in the forest of Rondo, but Ryo is only equipped with 2 months of food, and if he leaves that berry he's surrounded by some of the most powerful monsters in that entire world. So with nothing but time to need the hunt, Ryo begins mastering the use of his water magic. Before you know it, 20 years have passed. One day Ryo is just out trying to do some fishing. However, he finds a shipwreck and a man barely alive. Ryo decides to save his life and bring him back to his home. The man turns out to be a famed adventurer by the name of Abel. Abel needs to return home, but he can't make it through the dangerous landscape without Ryo's help and knowledge. After 20 years of isolation, Ryo decides to abandon his home and help guide Abel back to his city. They encounter all sorts of legendary monsters, and they defeat him easily due to Ryo's extraordinary magic. Once Abel and Ryo make it safely back to his home, Ryo decides that he'll also become an adventurer. And people are confounded as they start to realize Ryo is one of the strongest magicians in the history of the world. This is a pretty good anime. 8 episodes have been released so far. I believe it's going to be 12 in total. The information is kind of iffy on that one. The main character Ryo is pretty likable. You get a bunch of funny exchanges based on how powerful he is. In his mind, he's just a normal water magician, but to the rest of the world, they're intimidated because he's literally a freak of nature. The storyline on this one is solid. It's pretty straightforward with not a whole lot of depth. I don't really have a whole lot of negative to say about this one. My one critique of the anime is going to come down to personal preference for most. I'm not the biggest fan of the main character's OP, but has no clue he's OP. I really enjoyed the first time I seen it without parry everything. I loved it again the second time when I saw it again with the Asanubi adventure. But now I'm in my 5th, 6th, maybe even 7th time of seeing this type of main character. I prefer my OP characters to be more like a Sun Jinwoo, or like the main character in Overlord. Like the attitude of I must have just got lucky this time, or oh I'm shocked these monsters are so weak, or you must have just been holding back when we fought. If all of them are that weak in comparison to you, then maybe you're just pretty fucking strong. But if you like that sort of humble, clueless main character, you'll definitely like this anime, I believe. This is a pretty good, not great anime. I'm going to give The Water Magician a 7.5 out of 10. This one is available in both subbed and dubbed on Crunchyroll. This is another anime review from He Who Knows Nothing, smartest man in the world. Later.